Tension is on the rise there, and CNN has fallen victim to the rising political anger in Venezuela. Tell us what happened.
Well, of course, and naturally the story is not about us. But the reason I tell you this anecdote is simply because it is an example of the rising political tensions and the difficulty of covering this story on the street. We were out there last night in one neighborhood just after dark. There was a heavy presence of National Guard security forces keeping a group of pro-government protesters away from a group of anti-government protesters. And then at one point, a group of armed thugs on motorcycles came through the crowd and ran into the group of anti-government protesters with the aim of dispersing them. At that point then, the men on motorcycles rounded on us. The next thing I knew, I was staring down the barrel of a chrome-plated 9mm pistol, and three armed men then proceeded to rob our crew of all the camera gear, all the transmission gear as well. National Guard members were standing by just 10 yards away, did nothing to intervene. And later, when I talked to a National Guard major, he said that he believed that the armed men on motorcycles had in fact been plainclothes cops. We're still following that up. We are back on air now, but it's just an example of how tough things are becoming here in Caracas, Christy.